Hello guys and welcome! In today's video I will be running 50 tier 3 breaches to check how much profit I can make. I will not include breach rings in this video because crafting and recombinating them takes a lot of time and there is big RNG factor coming with it. When I was doing this challenge, average cost per run was about 0.9 divine. So with 50 runs I spent about 45 divines, and this is the number which we are going to subtract from our total profit. For those of you who are not patient, I will put a timestamp on the screen right now where you can see just the end result. Doing these runs I was putting everything that I sold in separate stash so it is easier to count. So without further ado, let's start. On our first few runs I felt quite lucky, but my optimism came to the end quite quickly. On our first round we found the unique diamond, which is controlled metamorphosis, which can have different prices dependent on resistances and ring radius. On the second run I dropped controlled metamorphosis again, which felt quite lucky at the time. On the third run, we found our first divine orb. And second divine orb came right after that. Next, on run number 8, we found another controlled metamorphosis. And again on run number 9. On 10th round we found Divine Orb and Control Metamorphosis. After 10 runs I decided to identify, val and sell all the diamonds. Next I traded all the catalysts for Exalted Orbs and then Exalted Orbs for Divines. Then, on run 12 and run 16, I found the Jade Amulet, which can go from 1 annulled to 2 Divine Orbs, if it have good stats. On run 18, I found the Stellar Amulet with +3 to melee skills and spirit, and I sold it immediately for 4 Divine Orbs. But it was probably worth a bit more because the amulet sold after 30 seconds on being on trade. Then I didn't find anything worth mentioning except 2 jade amulets on runs 19 and 26 until run 27 came. On run 27 we found Divine Orb, Perfect Exalted Orb and Controlled Metamorphosis. On run 31 we got another controlled metamorphosis, and nothing was dropping except for 1 jade amulet on run 35, so I decided it's a good time for another catalyst trading. Then on run 36 we found another Jade Amulet. But on run 37 we finally got lucky and got Ash Radiance, which is worth about 5 divines in time I was recording this video. On run 38 I got another lucky drop, which is Zoth Pyre, which is support gem that I sold for 11 divine orbs. Then for 9 runs nothing interesting was dropping, except for a few items I sold about 30 to 50 exalts. But then on run 47 I got luckiest drop. This is support gem which I sold for 26 divine orbs.
Alright, your order is registered.
For last 3 runs I didn't drop anything worth mentioning, so I think it's the time for selling everything and checking how much profit did we make. So I crafted these boots and made Night Divines out of them, and here's some more items I sold. So after selling everything that I could except for the bridge rings, we made 94 divines and 160 exalts and 200 bridge rings. Was it worth? Not really. Thank you for watching. Let me know if I should do more content like this, what should I be running next, and have a good one!